Dreaming is an essential piece to every new distributor start with It Works. I'm so excited about this because I think the world tends to push our dreams down. And eventually we get to a place where we just kind of give up on our dreams and we think, oh, it's never going to happen. But with It Works, we're saying, yes, it can. And that's what this dreaming is all about. We need to find those passions again, rekindle that fire, and keep us focused on the goal. So get your dream board out. Maybe this is an activity you can do even with your family, your kids. Go through magazines and cut out pictures of a vacation, of a new car, a new house, maybe a picture of a boss with an X through it, or a picture of a credit card with an X through it. What makes you excited and what are you working towards? And then put it on your dream board. And put that dream board somewhere where you're going to see it on a daily basis. And have so much fun because your dreams can and will come true when you set your mind to it and you decide what you're working towards.
I get to talk to you about something that is actually a word I made up. It's called redreaming. The reason we made that up is when people first start with our company, to me it's like putting your toe in the water, see how cold it is. You just kind of check it out a little bit. So your dreams in the beginning are like, I'd like to make $500 a month and just pay off some credit card bills, or I'd like to be able to go on a shopping trip and get the kids their clothes before school and pay for it in cash. And you're making dreams, but you're kind of holding back. Well, as you move up here, it works. You move up in rank and title, and you're watching those paychecks grow. We coined the word redreaming. We want you to go back to that dream board and be bold with your dreams. Now it may be full time. It might be I'm debt free. What is debt free? It's freedom. Freedom to do the things you want to do. Maybe it's retire your spouse and that you're working this business together. This redreaming, I want you to be bold. I want you to go out there and just audacious dreams. What would they be for you? For me, it started with moving the company to Florida. It was buying a golf course because I wanted to entertain there. It was buying the new corporate headquarters that we are now renovating. That's going to be like unlike anything you've ever seen. It's going to have slides coming down the floors. It's going to have a view from the top floor that if it does not inspire someone dreaming or setting big goals, nothing will. So I want you to be bold. I want you to set the example for all of your teams by setting some dreams, redreaming on your dream board, encouraging others to do the same thing. So you ready? Be bold.
Hi everyone, my name is Cami. Do you want to know how to bring the boom to your business? I mean, really get your business cranking. Let me tell you the secret. You've got to get to It Works events. You've got to get to the events that area leaders as well as corporate is putting on for us. We call them One Team, One Missions. We call them boot camps. We have an annual conference. As a leader, you have to be there. Number one, your team doesn't do what you say, they do what you do. So if you're not getting to events, either are they, and they're really missing out. I'll tell you what, success is an identity process, and as they go to these events, they're gonna identify with people having success, people that are stay-home moms, people that are in the corporate America and they're tired, people not having any extra money left at the end of the month. They're gonna identify with that, and that's going to take them over the next level in their business. Now, there's other things about these events. Corporate is always bringing out new marketing tools to us, and we've got new products that get introduced, and we've got formulators there that are telling us on the science and all that important stuff. You cannot miss these events. And even if sometimes you feel like you've heard it again and again, it re-energizes you. It fills your tank and it helps you get back out there and be excited about what you have your hands on. You're around like-minded people, and that is invaluable. Success leaves clues, and you've got to make getting to events a part of a habit for your business. So get your calendar out right now. Go to myitworksevents.com and get the next few events that you want to attend on your calendar. I don't care if it takes you 5 or 6 hours. fill a vehicle, get a bus. We have people calling it a magic bus ride. I had a girl 2 hours outside of an event, and I was so excited that it was so close to her. And I said, "You got to get there." And she said, "Oh, I've been in lots of businesses like these before, and that's what they always push." And I said, "Well, you've been in several businesses. How have you done in the past?" And she said, "Not very good." And I said, "That's because you're not getting to events. They're so important." So, get to events and have fun.
I've worked with a lot of new distributors and a lot of leaders within our company during my time here thus far. And one thing that I have learned is that leaders attend events. Those that are successful are on conference calls. They're plugged in to the system. Why? Because we learn so much from each other. There's so much that we can learn, business tips and energy and excitement, that we need to be plugged into the source. And so what that means for you is that you need to know when things are. You need to know when the conference calls are. You need to know when the calendar, when there's going to be events in your area. So what I recommend is going to the calendar of events page in the It Works website and writing them down. Write down the conference calls in your calendar. Plug the conference call phone number into your phone and set reminders for yourself and your team, because your business is going to grow when you are plugged in and you are excited and you're re-energized and refueled and refocused on a daily, weekly basis. The world is tough. The world wants to, push us down, and it's up to us to stay plugged in to the source, to stay plugged in to It Works Corporate, and be re-energized and refueled. So I think that leaders attend events, and if you want to grow your business, plugging in is something I'd absolutely recommend.
Hi everyone, my name is Cami. I'm so excited to talk to you about how to engage your team. Let me tell you why. My background is in teaching and coaching, and it's just so important. People will join this business because they just want to have more fun, more friends, and be a part of something bigger than themselves. So from the minute your new person gets started, start asking them why they're here if you haven't already gone through some of those questions. Engage them with what they're going for. Sometimes when you find out why they're in this business, you get a little bit more connected to their why in their business as well. Talk to them on a regular basis. Don't just text them. Don't just Facebook them. Also engage them on the phone through conversation. Have conference calls. You can get a free conference call line at freeconferencecall.com. So there's a lot of resources out there that are available to you to help you connect with your team better. Another thing I would recommend is encourage your new person to connect with some of the corporate pages on Facebook, on Twitter, follow what they're doing so that it gives them more ideas of how to build their business, as well as just staying plugged in. They're a business owner now, and it's very important that they stay plugged into the source, which is you and corporate. Now, have them like your fan page. Have them like some of the fan pages of your line of sponsorship, as well as Sideline, some of the other movers and shakers in our business and on our team. I think all of that is just going to help them grow in their knowledge of what we do and how we do it. Lastly, I would say plug them into events. I know you're learning about the events that our company has through your training academy, but I just want to make a little plug here and say this. The more events you get your people to, the faster they're going to grow, because success leaves clues. So go to that myitworksevents.com page and get one or two of the upcoming events on their calendar, a boot camp, a One Team, One Mission, and have them already schedule on their calendar the annual convention for the following year. I think it's so important to engage with your team. This is a relationship building business, and as Zig Ziglar says it best, if you help enough people get what they want, you'll get what you want.
I want to talk to you a little bit on recruiting, building your business, finding leaders out there. One of the amazing things is people will say, hey, I'm going to go look for a leader and recruit them. And I've had this experience building the company being in direct sales and building my first business, what you find over time is there's no magic formula. You can't overlook anyone. And you'll find them from all spectrums, from someone that has never been given a chance, but is just waiting for that moment where they have the vehicle that really can help their dreams come true, to those that are highly successful in what they're doing today, but maybe they don't have the freedom of time or control of their life that they want. So I tell you not to label anyone. Keep an open mind. What I always try to do is, I always call it my elevator pitch. I always had a 30-second kind of opener that I would say to someone, what do you do? Oh, I work with a crazy rat thing. They always say, what's that? What's that? And then I go into more about the company, and it works global. So I'd encourage you, as you make your list, don't leave someone out. I mean, it's amazing. When I go back and look from when I was building my first company, my first downlines team, what came from, someone I would think wasn't going to be very good, you don't know who they know or who they know. And all of a sudden that one seed would explode into just a dynamic leg of my business. So I encourage you, leave no one behind, give everyone a chance. It's amazing how many people are just looking for that vehicle, that if they really applied themselves, really put themselves out there, that this could come true for them. And then we get them involved in dreaming and redreaming again. Now, leadership. This is important because we've had some segments in here on personal development and being a student of leadership, but go another step now. You want to develop leaders on your team. See, if you're the only leader, you're doing all the work. As you develop other leaders and leadership qualities amongst your team will grow that much faster. And so, I encourage things like encouraging talk on this. If you're reading something on Success on Demand, pass it on to your teammates, pass it on, put a quote out there on Facebook on something. I saw one yesterday, Walt Disney. He said, it's kind of fun to do the impossible. I love that quote. I love hearing that words doing the impossible. So you see something good, pass it on. I know a lot of the teams are out there. They'll go to some seminars together that have some of the top leaders of the world today. They'll be very intentional about getting in front of the kind of people that they want to make sure their team's becoming. And so look for those opportunities. It not only builds great leadership, but camaraderie in the teams there. And here at Works, we say one team, one mission. We want all of us becoming great leaders, and what a difference in the world we can be. So what do I think about all of this? I think it's kind of fun doing the impossible.
Okay, that's the last video. So you've now watched all the videos on the It Works U on your eSuite. Let's see. So I guess that's it. I also I uploaded the It Works U guidebook onto the Diamond Dreamers page. So if you guys want to go check that out, I would definitely look over that. So you can look at some of the files tab on the page.